economics of owning a casino.
Okay, so you want to buy a casino. Find a building, hire the dealers, watch the chips come in. But here's the strange part. A casino is the only legal business in the world where math guarantees you a profit on every single dollar that walks through the door. And it's
Not if I put it all on black and I hit and walk out. That won't happen, though. If I put it all on black hit, I'm not walking out. Let it ride! And then it hits fucking red.
It's also the business where
Then it's 00 green.
the smartest, richest operators on the planet keep going bankrupt anyway. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly.
Well, other casinos go bankrupt because the competition is so high. It's not because the casinos are losing money to the players. Like, even if you lose money to one player, even if you lose $1 million to one player as a Vegas casino, you have so many other customers. It's just like the competition's so crazy, and so much of gambling now happens online rather than in person that I think a lot of the successful 80s and 90s casinos just don't exist anymore because a lot of people just gamble online. And then that, and I just think prediction markets just fucking took an axe to a lot of casinos, man. People bet on Kalshi and like Polymarket so much.
How that's possible, how casinos actually make money on the inside, why having a mathematical edge on every bet still isn't enough to guarantee a profit, and why a casino isn't really the business most people think it is.
Yo, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, respectfully, what the fuck do you know? What the fuck does bro know? I go to casinos constantly, and I've witnessed a lot of that. I look into like casino earnings. I watch a lot of casino videos. I'm a gambling addict, so I firsthand I'm donating money to a lot of these casinos. So I think I like kind of get how they make money just from spending tons of hours there.
Casinos come in 3 sizes, and they're 3 completely different businesses. A small regional casino in Colorado costs $2 to $5 million. For that money, you get a few dozen slot machines, a couple of tables, a bar, and a parking lot full of locals showing up the first of every month to lose their grocery money.
Yeah, but it's not just 2 to 5 million total. Like, is that including the bankroll? Like, you have to have a lot of... To start up a casino, you can't just pay for the building, the machines, and the dealers, and then go. Right? Because, like, you're going to have days where they probably lose money. You need, like a cushion in case people win.
A mid-sized property runs you $500 million to $1 billion. Think Borgata in Atlantic City.
Oh, I know I've donated a couple G's to Borgata. Oh, I know the Borgata, buddy. I go there quite often, buddy. I know the Borgata. I walk the floor, I hit the Wheel of Fortune slot machine, go over to the Spanish 21 table, $50 minimum on a Thursday, by the way. Sit down, and I'm playing that motherfucker. Two hands on a table, and I'm losing every single hand.
Opened in 2003 for $1.1 billion. A real hotel, real restaurants.
Casinos are evil. I love casinos. In premise, are they fucked? I love casinos, though. I would never do a stake. I would never do offshore gambling sponsors. But if the Borgata came to me and they were like, we'll give you a $50K bankroll if you gamble at the MGM, I am instantly going, yes, 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 sure. I'll sit down and play Spanish 21 for 4 hours. And you're going to pay me? What the fuck?
Customers driving in from neighboring states. And
I'd lose it all. that day. All right, so we're going to pay you like $40K to sit down and I'd go, okay, yep, give me $40K in chips.
There's the Vegas Strip, where the price tag starts getting silly. The Cosmopolitan opened in...
And then I get really drunk. I'd go, give me a private room. Give me a private room and give me fucking a bunch of vodka pineapples. And then I'd get belligerently drunk on stream. Chat, this is the 100 that the fucking Wheel of Fortune hits. I'm telling you, this is the one.
2010.
You'd see my eyes widen. I'd start hearing and I'd just be going.
for $3.9 billion and is still the most expensive resort ever built on the Strip.
God, I love that. Oh my God, dude. The smell of cigarettes at the casino, too.
But the building...
Some old person on the monitor going, come on. They're doing 25-cent bets, by the way. They hit a jackpot for $14.
is just the start. Two more costs nobody warns you about. The first is the license. In Vegas, around $770,000 a year. In New York, just applying costs $20 to $50 million. No guarantee. You're basically buying
50 mil to apply for a license?
a lottery ticket where the prize is permission to spend a few more billion. The second is geopolitics. Macau in southern China is the biggest casino market on Earth. $28 billion in 2024, more than 3 times the entire Vegas Strip. But the Macau government issues exactly 6 concessions for the whole city. The next round of bidding is in 2032, or
Wow.
you could try North Korea. Kim Jong-un is currently looking
Who the fuck's gambling in North Korea? His whole fucking country's impoverished. What? Is it like foreigners coming over to gamble? Who the fuck's gambling in North Korea?
for an investor to finish the Rugyong Hotel in Pyongyang. A
I also would not feel comfortable winning money in North Korea. Like, if I gambled, say I won like 10 grand in North Korea, if I cashed that out, I would be worried of my life. I would be like, I'm not getting out with this money. They are certainly keeping it.
105-floor building they started in 1987 and somehow have not
You play roulette at a North Korean roulette at a North Korean casino. I bet 36, the number. I put like 5 grand on it. It hits. The fucking dealer just picks up the ball and puts it in another one and goes, "You did not win that. You did not win that, sir."
finished in 38 years.
You're like, wait, what the fuck? Get the pit boss.
Pay for the interior, you get the casino license. Estimated cost, another $2 billion on top of the $750 million already buried in it. Even the most isolated dictatorship on the planet understands that a casino is just a foreign currency vacuum with a roof.
I call out the pit boss. Yes, Kim Jong-un. Oh my God, heart drops. It's Kim himself. What's the problem? Nothing. Sorry, it was a bad bet. It was a bad bet on my end.
Now we get to the question that actually matters. Where does the money come from?
Yeah, how do they get the money to start a casino? Like a new casino? Just investors, like private equity, like pool funds?
Every game in a casino is mathematically rigged, not in a cheating sense. The cards are real.
Not Baccarat. Not Baccarat, technically. If you play player every time, it's a 50-50 win rate. And you know, I mean, on Banker, though, it's like 49.5 or some shit. Like, you get less pay. So you just gotta bet player.
The wheel
That's
is
how they get the edge.
honest, the dice are clean. It's the rules that are rigged. The structure of every game guarantees that the casino wins more than the player over time.
Holy ATM that lets you withdraw 10,000 in cash.
Wins more than the player
Holy fuck, why is she hovering? She's hovering 110K right now. Do we not know what we're trying to pull out? Are we just fucking vibe guessing?
wins more than the player over time.
She just dragged her finger $100 to 10,000.
Always. The industry has a name for this, the house edge. Easiest way to picture it. Imagine you and I bet on a coin flip. Heads, you win $1. Tails, I win $1. That's a fair bet. Zero edge.
That's Baccarat. That's Baccarat, but heads you win $1, but you could also bet tails. If you win on tails, you win 95 cents. So you just always bet heads. And then at some point you'll lose. Or you switch and then you win and you only win a little bit. Every other game, it's like heads, you bet $1, heads you win $1, tails you lose $1. But the odds that tails hits is higher.
Now I change one rule. Heads still pays you $1, but tails I take $1 and a nickel. Same coin, same flip, but now every
It's like blackjack.
time we play on average, I keep 5 cents. Boring on one bet. Catastrophic over 1 million bets. That 5 cents is the house edge. Every casino game is just a different version of the same trick.
One of my friends, when we go to the casino, he'll come in with $500. He'll put it on black. If it misses, he sulks for the rest of the time that we're there. If it hits, he cashes out all of it and then just gets really drunk. And I go, you're really either having the best time of your life or the worst time of your life. You're really coin flipping this. That's great IQ. I mean, it's a fair thing, but I'm like, most of the time he loses. And then he's just upset. And like, almost every time I go to the casino, I lose. But I'm getting like 3 hours out of gambling, you know? I'm going to fucking play slots and other shit for like a while versus like me just immediately upset.
Roulette is the cleanest example. European roulette has 37 numbers. If you bet $100 on a single number and win, the casino pays you $3,500. But the actual odds of hitting your number are 36 to 1, not 35 to 1. So you should have been paid $3,600. That missing $100 is the house's cut. Looks like nothing. But multiply it by 1,000 players a day, every day for 30 years. Now look at American
I mean, I think the Borgata in Atlantic City makes like $2 billion a year or some shit. And that's Atlantic City, which is like shitty Vegas. It might not be $2 billion. It's probably less. In 2025, they made $824 million profit, meaning people gambled billions.
roulette. Same wheel, same payout, same rules, except they added one extra slot.
Or some casinos add another zero. They add 00, and then they add a casino card.
The double zero.
Wah.
By adding a single pocket, the casino doubled its edge from 2.7% to 5.26%. The player at the table cannot tell the difference. The math notices
What's the most you lost in a casino in a day? $4 grand.
every single time. But roulette isn't where the money lives. The real story is slots. Slot machines run a
That was a bad day. That was a bad day.
house edge of 5 to 15%.
On the cruise with Jack, I lost 2. In the vlog, I go, well, this video's making me break even. In the vlog, I literally go, all right, so I just lost all of the ad revenue that I'd make on this video. So it's like, I just fucking break even.
And here's the part that breaks people's brains. The cheaper the machine, the higher the edge. Penny slots, the ones grandma feeds her change into all afternoon, those are running 12 to 15%. Per dollar wagered, grandma is statistically the most profitable customer in the entire building. She's giving the casino 30 times more than a millionaire playing blackjack at the high-limit table, where the
Yeah, but like a lot of blackjack players are betting way more money. Like a lot of old people at slot machines, they're doing like 25-cent spins with $100 and they're playing for like 3 hours.
edge is just 0.5%. That's why if you walk onto
The most you've won? Most I've ever won on a sports bet was the Super Bowl. I won $5K. The most I've ever walked out with at a casino was probably $2,600. The problem is I go in with like $1,000 and I go, I'll leave when I get $3 grand. And then I get $2 grand and I go, should I leave? And I go, nah, I'm going to start playing higher. Because then I'm like, well, now I have $2 grand to gamble with. Then I lose all that. And then I go, well, I should probably pull out another 1,000. And then I lose that. And then I'm like, okay, well, I was just up 1,000 and now I'm down 2.
any Vegas strip casino,
It's like the mental, bro, because in my mind, I'm like, I'm not feeling juiced if I walk, bro. So many times I'll walk in with like $1,000 and I'll make 5 and I'm like, bro, am I really going to walk out with like 50% more versus me like winning? I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I need to win 10K. Like,
floor, the first
it's bad.
thing you'll see is a sea of slot machines.
I'm the target audience. Oh, 100%. I'm the target audience. Because whenever I'm up, I don't pull out. And I'll be up every other time I go, but I probably win money every 5 times I play.
In
Oh no, online gambling, I won like $3 grand one time playing fucking 3-card poker. That was a while ago though.
2024, slot machines alone brought the strip $4.9 billion. That's more than every table game combined. Okay, so that's the math. Now the architecture. You've probably been in a casino. Notice anything missing? There are no
Windows! Clocks! You don't know what time it is. Windows clocks, nothing. It's just fucking colorful lights and then ding, 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 ding. You start turning around. Somebody hit a jackpot.
Windows anywhere. There are no clocks on the walls. The carpet patterns are subtly designed to push your eyes upward.
Bro, we were on the cruise and somebody hit a jackpot for $9 grand on a fucking $1 per spin slot machine. And I had that like, fuck you. That was like my mindset. I was like, oh, you fucking jackass. Look at this guy. Look at this fucking guy. He paid for the whole trip.
Toward the slot machines.
He seemed unfazed, though. That made me feel better. He won $9K, and he just turned around, and he was, like, called over the attendant. He had dead stone cold face. You know what that tells you? He's down hundreds of thousands of dollars. When somebody wins a $9K jackpot, and they just go and, like, turn, it's like he's down. That's, like, not. He's like, okay, yeah, I made back what I've lost in a month.
The walk from any table to the exit deliberately passes 10 more rows of slots, just in case you have anything left in your pocket.
Or they're just rich? Yeah, but I mean, rich guys are usually down. Like, when I was gambling, I was playing blackjack on the cruise, and there was an old man next to me. He had 25 chips stacked to the, like, this high. He had, like, 3 grand in chips, cashed it out, came back, put another 5 in. His friend comes over. I'm like, damn, he's up. He tells his friend, yeah, I was just down 3 grand and I made it back. Now I'm playing again. So he lost 3K, won it back, cashed, and now he's even maybe up $500. So like from an outside perspective, you're going, oh, this guy's making money. But realistically, they're like down.
The industry has a term for all of this.
Best casino in New Jersey? Ooh. Ocean or Borgata. Worst casino, Tropicana. You'll see, like, you know, people that romanticize Tropicana. There's this one area in Tropicana Casino in Atlantic City that's, like, it's right here. And you'll see people on TikTok post, like, fucking shitty videos of this casino. Dude, it's, like, so blurry. But it's, like, this really, like, bright market with, like, a fake fucking roof. And they'll play, like, happy music and they'll like pan the camera and I'm like, no way you're romanticizing Tropicana. I have seen people fist fight and vomit right at this fucking fountain.
Engineered immersion. The goal isn't to win your money once. The goal is to keep you inside with no time reference until the math has time to do its work. And then there's the most surgical customer retention system ever invented in any industry, the Players Club card. When you walk into a casino, they offer you a free card. You insert it into the slots, hand it to the dealer, and from that moment on, every bet you make is tracked. From that date,
and the problem is that makes me feel better about losing money because then I go, oh, well, I have a player card. Oh, well, I have a player card, so they'll give me a free night at the hotel.
They calculate something called your theoretical loss. Bet $10,000 over an evening at a 5% edge. Your theoretical loss is $500. The casino then gives you back 5 to 10% of that number. Free dinner, free hotel room, free drink. In 2024 alone.
It's not a free drink, though. I fucking hate that. It's not a free... I'm not upset about that, but I'm tipping the waitress, right? I go, hey, can I get a Coors Light? I'm giving her a 5 chip. So, yeah, I just got a $5 beer. But I'm like, it's not a free, you're an asshole if you're sitting there going, oh, yeah, I'll just have, can I get like 9 margaritas? She brings them over, you give her fucking nothing. It's like, I'm going to give her $1, you give her $5, give her $10.
Alone, Vegas Strip.
Oh, and I'm tipping the dealers, bro. If I get fucking blackjack twice in a row, best believe I'm giving the dealer like fucking $40. Like, I get a perfect pair. I get a perfect fare on a $5 bet. I get $90. Hey, buddy, here's $20.
Casinos gave away.
Why? Because I love the dealers. I love a dealer that's not boring. A guy that talks to me and he gets excited for me. Psychopaths. Psychopaths. Back to the psychopath video. Manipulative. He's getting me to give him his money and it's working.
Weigh 4 point.
And they play. They got showmanship. He goes, here it is. Boom. And he throws the card down. It's a 10. I just got blackjack. Oh, I'm fucking thriving off that energy.
$4 billion in this stuff. They didn't lose that money. They invested it. Every comp is a calculated.
If you're winning at a casino, say you're playing blackjack and you're up like $5 grand. They'll call a dealer that's faster at dealing to your table instead of the dealer that's there. Like, they rotate dealers every like 30 minutes anyway to like different tables. They get like 5-minute breaks. If you're at a table and you're up and you're up like 5K and you're playing and the dealer's playing slow, they'll rotate a faster dealer in so the dealer will get you to play more hands so you lose before you get up. Because their goal is we need to get this guy to be broke before he stands up. Because the second he stands up, we lost. Right?
Expense to keep you in the building, so the math has more.
Why? Because the more hands you play, the more likely you are to lose. Even if you keep the yes, there's areas where you're up 5K, they bring a faster dealer out, now you're up 20K. But like the odds are you're up 5K, you keep playing, they bring a guy out that deals twice as fast. Now you're going to play twice as many hands, and you're probably going to lose more.
Time to work on you. And at the very top of this pyramid sit the whales. Roughly 0.1% of all casino customers account for over 25% of a total casino revenue. 1 in 1,000 customers generates a quarter of the entire industry's money. A good example is Dana White. He plays $25,000 per hand at blackjack, won $2 million one weekend at the Palms, came back, won another $1.6 million. The casino banned him. Caesars and Bellagio still let him play, though. Why? Because the rest of the time, whales lose enormous amounts of money. The math always wins eventually. The whale always comes back. That's why a casino will fly a whale on a private jet from anywhere in the world.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, if you're guaranteeing that you're going to bet like $1 million in a weekend, they'll fly you out on a private jet from another country, put you in their penthouse suite, and give you as much alcohol and food as you want. Because all of that factors up to be like, okay, they're spending $60K on you, and you're going to lose $1 million at their casino. So they just don't give a shit. But in your mind, you're going, oh, I'm getting a free room. I'm getting a free room. Oh my God, they're giving me a jet?
Give them the...
You have to try this? Oh yeah, let me go burn $1 million at the fucking Borgata. Oh yeah.
Penthouse for free. Send a Michelin chef to their suite. Spending $500,000 to host one whale for the weekend.
You know what I should do? I should get a bunch... you couldn't stream it though. I could get a bunch of streamers to try and get the Borgata to let us like stream and pay. But then it would be a sponsor. I don't know. Oh, but that would be so sick. I get the Borgata to let me do a stream with like Jinxie and other people. And then they just give us like 100K bankroll. I don't know if they would do that though.
And is rational when they
get flown out. Yeah, I get like 5 streamers. I go, we'll play 500K. I'm pretty sure Lacey did that.
Expected loss.
I don't know if it was sponsored though, but he lost like 50K in Vegas.
Is $10 million. So here's the whole revenue model in one sentence. House edge multiplied by volume, multiplied by time, multiplied by repeat visits. And every single thing in the building exists to maximize one of those 4 numbers. So with all this, guaranteed math, billions in revenue, customers literally engineered to lose, why do casino owners ever lose money themselves? The short answer is everything else. Out of every dollar of gaming revenue, about 70 to 80 cents is gone before you see anything. A typical strip casino runs on a 25 to 33% net margin. So, out of $1 billion in revenue, you keep around $250 to $330 million. Where does the rest
Well, because it's such a big area, you have to function. So there's so many other things that are coming into play.
Go? About a third disappears into payroll. A strip resort employs 3,000 to 8,000 people. Another big chunk goes to taxes. Nevada is friendly at 6.75% of gaming revenue. Macau takes 40% off the top. Pennsylvania over 50% on slots. And then there's the stuff most people never think about. The costs that come from the casino actually being a casino. A Vegas property has more cameras per square meter than most prisons. Every table, every cashier, every escalator, every parking spot is on 24/7 watch, with a separate surveillance department that does nothing else. Then there are the cards themselves. Every strip casino swaps fresh decks onto each table every 4 to 8 hours to prevent marking.
Really? I didn't know that. They just be tossing them out, man? Every 4 to 8 hours, they're doing new decks of cards? Wow. I mean, they probably buy them in bulk, but still, they're probably spending thousands of dollars on playing cards.
Which adds up to millions of brand new decks thrown out every single year. The Bellagio keeps over $150 million in physical cash inside the building at all times.
Ocean's 11. $150 million in cash just in the building? What?
And the insurance and logistics for that alone cost millions. Drinks pour by the tens of thousands every day, not out of generosity, but because a slightly drunk gambler bets bigger.
Get the fuck out of here, slightly drunk, bro. They want you as drunk as possible. If you're the fucking drink ladies, what are they called? They're not waitresses. They're called something at a casino. What are they called? What are they called? What are they called, chat? Not a bartender. It's not a bartender. They're not maybe a barista. They're not making the drinks. They're bringing them to you. They're not a bottle girl. That's at a nightclub. Anyways, the people that bring the drinks to casinos hover more around areas where people gamble more money. Like, if you're at penny slots, you are not getting a fucking drink. They're a cocktail waitress. That's what it is. If you're sitting at a penny slot playing fucking machine poker, you're not getting a free drink, you fuck. You're betting $20 over the span of fucking an hour. If you sit at a high roller blackjack table, the second you get a drink, they're going to go, want another? Because the fucking drunker you are, the more you're going to bet.
It stays longer.
And the dumber you'll bet. It's not the more even. It's like, even if say you're drunk and you're betting $1,000 no matter what, the drunker you are, you might still bet $1,000 either way. But when you're drunk, you're going to bet $50 hand, $100 hand, $50 hand, $150 hand, instead of being a blanketed 50, 50, 50, 50. Because when you scale that, you're risking your volatility even higher because you're changing your bet scheme to where you're losing the potential of having a run, right? Because you're making yourself bet higher and lower odds. I do that. Right? When I show up to the casino, I'm doing, $50 hand, $50 hand, $50 hand. When I'm drunk, I go, I have a good feeling about this one, 200. Bust. Right? So now I just burned 4 hands that I could have played. And then I would have potentially won.
And drunk gamblers fall, fight, and lose money they decide must be somebody else's fault, which is why casinos get sued more often than doctors and pay liability premiums that climb every year. The math gives you a guaranteed top line. Everything below it is a fist fight. That fist fight is where most casino owners lose, and it has a small set of repeat patterns. Casinos can fail for a lot of reasons, but 2 mistakes show up over and over again, and almost every famous casino bankruptcy in modern history boils down to one of them. Mistake 1: too much debt. In 1990, Donald Trump opened the Trump Taj Mahal in Atlantic City and called it the 8th wonder of the world. He financed it with $675 million in junk bonds at 14% interest. Just to service the debt, the casino had to generate nearly
The 8th wonder of a world. The 8th wonder of the world, a casino.
$100 million a year before any other expenses. 6 months after opening, it missed its first bond payment. By 1991, it was in bankruptcy. Don't build a casino on debt that needs the building to be perfect from day one. No casino is perfect from day one. Mistake 2.
Yeah, and it's really hard. Like, people get, dude, you got to appeal to gamblers, man. Like, there's people that will only gamble at specific casinos. Like, certain casinos in Atlantic City make way less money. I'm just speaking Atlantic City rather than Vegas from personal experience. Just because it's like they have reputations, right? Like, if you are a gambler, most people gamble at the Borgata. There's people that gamble at Caesars, Tropicana, but like they're known for different things. And it's like, if you open a new casino, people will try it out, but like people love gambling at their casino. That's also why casinos give out cards, because they want to build customer loyalty. They'll give you free hotel rooms. You'll come back. So if you're already a gold member at fucking the Caesars Palace, why are you going to go to the Taj Mahal that just opened? Because you already get free hotel rooms, free drinks, free dinner, and free spa treatments at Caesars, right? You already get so much more shit at Caesars. Why the fuck would I ever start gambling at the Taj when I have to go spend now $40K at the Taj to be able to fucking get all these benefits? It's the same thing with like airlines. Like, you get miles, so it's like more beneficial to only fly Delta, only fly American, only fly, fucking United. Because the more you fly with them, the better your customer loyalty is and the more rewards you get.
Wrong product for the market. This one has killed a lot of buildings. In 2012, a $2.4 billion property called Revel opened in Atlantic City, built for Wall Street executives instead of bus trip retirees. They banned smoking on the gate.
Yeah, horrible play, horrible play. You gotta let people borderline do crack in that casino, bro.
Gaming floor. No buffet. No players club. In the gambling world, that's roughly like opening a fitness club and banning sweat. The hedge fund crowd never showed up. The retirees they'd alienated never came. Closed 2 years later, sold for $82
Yeah, and then Ocean bought it.
million. 3 cents on the dollar. In 2016, Lucky Dragon opened off the Vegas Strip, a $160 million boutique casino built entirely for Asian customers. Asian language signage, feng shui interiors, no fourth floor. Turned out, Asian high rollers who flew to Vegas wanted Vegas, the fountains, the spectacle, the chaos. Not a smaller version of what they'd left at home. Closed 14 months later. Sold for $36 million. If you're going to build a $2 billion building, make sure somebody actually wants to be inside it.
Yeah, why are they not polling people first?
Step back for a second. The economics of this industry are paradoxical. A casino has the most reliable revenue mechanism in business. There's no other industry where the math guarantees the top line so cleanly. A bakery doesn't know how many croissants it'll sell tomorrow. A casino knows almost exactly how much its slot machines will hold this year, give or take a few percent. And yet casino operators go bankrupt at rates that would embarrass a tech startup. Why? Because the math only works at scale and over time. Every casino takes years to pay back its construction. The house edge is rigid, you can't raise it in a bad year, which means everything outside the math has to also be perfect. Your debt, your costs, your country, your timing, the math.
Yeah, it's like economic factors too, dude. Like when you have to factor in like political aspects of the world to know whether or not your casino's going to make money. Like casinos churned during COVID, dude. When you think they wouldn't, dude, those stimulus checks, half of them got vomited into the Borgata's hands. Like, if you were an MGM casino and you just give people $2,000 of money, they're going, oh, I'm going to go gamble this.
Mathematical floor is bulletproof. Everything you build on top of it isn't. The whole industry is essentially the same trade. Guaranteed revenue against unguaranteed everything else. Survive 20 years of that, and the rewards are some of the largest fortunes ever built. Time to pull it all together and answer the actual question. How much money do you make if you do this right? 2 scenarios.
A lot.
Real numbers. Scenario 1, $5 million in Colorado. A small regional casino. Annual gaming revenue, about $10 million. After all operational costs, your real profit is around $2 million a year. Payback, 3 years. Not glamorous, recession-resistant. The most boring American business.
Yeah, it's like guaranteed money almost.
With the word casino in it. Scenario 2, $1 billion in Las Vegas, a full strip resort. 2,000 hotel rooms, 100 tables, 3,000 slot machines. Annual revenue, $900 million. And here's a fun fact most people miss.
I would never want to own a casino, though, bro. Because, like, as somebody that gambles, I wouldn't want to be mad when somebody wins, you know? Like, if I owned a small-town Colorado casino and somebody won $100,000, I'd be like, oh, fuck. Like, that's your money that now you have to pay them.
Only 1/3 of that comes from gambling. The other 2/3 is hotel, restaurants, shows, conventions. A modern strip casino is barely a casino. It's a resort that uses gambling as the loss leader to pull customers in. Net profit after everything, $250 million a year. Add another $50 million if your engineered immersion is dialed in. Payback, 4 years. Then you're earning $300 million a year. And if you survive long enough, you become something specific. Sheldon Adelson started buying casinos in 1988. By the time he died in 2021, he was worth $35 billion, one of the largest fortunes in American history.
Oh my God, dude, just ripping casinos.
His company, Las Vegas Sands, makes around
Don't casinos own like half of the NBA teams now?
$32 million in revenue every single day, more than the entire annual revenue of most US casinos combined. So if you do decide to buy a casino, just remember the most important rule of this business. The house always wins. Just
Damn, dude, that is a fucking crazy thing. That video is awesome. But no, yeah, it's not half of NBA teams, but casinos are buying out a lot of gambling companies just because it's more profitable to do so.